Each of you is an important part of Alexandria and Christopher's circle of family and friends. They're so glad to have you here with them. We are here to witness the exchange of wedding vows between Christopher and Alexandria, who on this special day and in this special place are a prime example of just how happy together two people can be. They make being in a relationship look effortless, and it's easy to see how well suited they are for one another. We are all here to love and support them, to dance, to laugh, to enjoy, and to celebrate that this beautiful couple have found each other.
Shakespeare's Sonnet 116. Let me not to marriage true minds and infinite motives. Love is not love which alters, but its alteration finds. What bends with the ruler to remove, no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempest and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worths are known although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his deadly sickness compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but it bears out even the edge of duty. If this be error and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved.
This is a selection from Desert of Solitaire by Edward Abbey. Clouds began to form over the mountains, coming it seems out of nowhere, out of nothing, a special creation. The clouds multiply and merge like sea foam, building upon one another into the second mountain range, greater in magnitude than the terrestrial range below. The massive forms jostle and break, and the sound of thunder is heard over the sun-drenched land. Lightning streaks like gunfire through the clouds. Volleys of thunder shake the air. While the clouds exchange their bolts with one another, no rain falls, but now they begin bombarding the buttes and pinnacles below. The wind is rising. The rain is already sweeping down, falling not vertically, but in graceful curve, like a beaded curtain drawn lightly across the desert. The clouds thicken, then crack and split with a roar, and the rain comes down. It comes down not softly or gently, with no quality of mercy, but like heavy water in buckets. Raindrops like pellets splattering on rock, running in a waterfall. The pinnacles, arches, balanced rocks, fins, and elephant backs of sandstone, glazed with water but still in sunlight, gleam like gold gray silver, and everything appears transfixed in the strange, wild, unholy light of the moment. The deluge continues under the barrage of thunder and lightning, then trails off quickly, diminishing to a shower, to a sprinkling, to nothing at all. A fresh golden light breaks through, and now in the east, over the turrets and domes, stands the rainbow sun, a double rainbow with 1 foot in the canyon of the Colorado. The afternoon sun falls lower. Above the mountains and the ragged black clouds hangs the new moon, pale fragment of what is to come. In another hour, at sundown, Venus will be there too, planet of love, to glow bright as chromium down on the western sky. The desert storm is over, and through the pure, sweet air, the cliff swallows and the nighthawks plunge and swerve, making cries of exultation.
This is a poem I wrote for the occasion for Christopher and Alexandria. It's called The Hardwood Fort in the Living Room. Down she came and found the boat, beneath the willow left afloat. Around the prow she wrote, the Lady of Shalott. Old Mr. Whiskers may be big as a whale, down deep in the cool, dark autumn waters. Up in the sunlight, a leaky boat halfway floats, aquamarine and striped yellow. In Avalon, in the olden days, there's a place she knows. Fairies live in cool green hollows, away from prying eyes. Crooked veins knows these things. The badger's den, a coyote serenade, a red tail aloft with a snake. The rattle of the wind through the dry eucalyptus leaves. Some may not remember, but not her. High up in the cottonwood, tree, 50 feet or more, there's a log, maybe from Noah's flood. Nobody knows for sure, except in the can say so. Patron saint of miners and rockhounds, Santa Barbara, before the days of the gold. In the night, the fog rolls in, and the years roll away, all gone. The infernal lights and the grimy noise, all gone. But the surf, the waves, still roll in from some stormy sea, pound the shore, solemn and booming. Then at night, the pilgrims' boats would row ashore, pull through the breakers, to the beach and grind on the foamy sand, and they would walk up to the Casa de la Guerra for the wedding fandango, so the sailor says. Then the music played, 3/4 time. The cannon salute echoed across the water, sounded and boomed. If you close your eyes and hold something in the palm of your hand, you know what it is. You know a cool, smooth, flat beach pebble, the sound of the surf, the smell of the cool fog from offshore, the touch of your hands, the sound of the wind through the palm trees and pine trees, rattles and sifts into long memory.
Grace of mutual friends and passions brought us together, but your strength, intelligence, and beauty is what you to me. Friendship coming first, we discovered early on that our relationship is much stronger than our initial attraction. From our earliest moments, I was certain that you were for me. Our love is an adventure in its infancy. We have grown together, lost together, laughed together, and cried together, emerging through it all to know one another better than anyone else. I continue to learn from you daily as we work to achieve our dreams. Through respect and love that you have shown me, we've built a life together that I've only dreamt of. For this, I'm forever grateful to you. Our present is only shadowed by our future and the goals that we will achieve together. You're my best friend and my partner. My greatest wish is that I can live up to what you see in me. I promise to put you before all others, answer to your needs, and cherish you for the rest of our lives.
Darling Wilbur, from the first time I met you, I knew that you were the one for me. A smart, handsome, artisan surfer with amazing hair. I was so certain that early on in our relationship, when you were in Utah, we stopped by a natural spring called Matrimony Springs. The legend of this water is that whomever you share a drink with, you will one day marry. Although I barely knew you, I surreptitiously filled up my water bottle, waited a while. I was willing to resort to witchcraft for the first time in my life. Seeing as how we're here today, I'd say the spring works. For the last 8 years, you have been everything to me. My best friend, biggest believer, constant helper, loyal ally, and closest confidant. During all this time together, we have beheld some of the world's wonders, created beautiful art, laughed ourselves silly, and taken care of one another in sickness and in sadness. I know our life together will have its challenges, but I also know that together we are unstoppable. My heart explodes in my love for you. And I give myself to you, unreservedly today,
as your true and faithful wife. I promise to love and cherish you, to support you in all of your dreams. I promise to give you the best of myself, and to honor you before all others, from this moment forward and for eternity.
Alexandria and Christopher, these rings are an external and visible sign of the internal bond which unites the two of you. May they serve as a seal of the vows you have just made to each other. Christopher, as you place the ring on Alexandria's finger, repeat after me. Alexandria, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you.
Alexandria, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you.
Alexandria, as you place the ring on Christopher's finger, repeat after me. Christopher, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you.
Christopher, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you.
Now, by the power vested in me by the laws of the beautiful state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Into the reception first.
Fire in the hole!
I wish I had like a handkerchief to pull out. Yeah, I was really
You know Mary?
Oh, cool. Yeah. I wondered if she took part.
He's all the way up in Sacramento now.
Dear so-and-so, thank you, said name it, don't just say for the gift, for the gift of money for this. I said, and then you tell them, how do you think you're going to use it? I said, then thank them for remembering you. They all follow Hey guys.
She wasn't happy. She always had a very They just say like it's like honey sauce. You're like, ooh, honey, and then you look at the ingredients, you're like, corn sauce. It's not at all what I want. Like on the top of the, it might have been KFC. It was still in the honey. Don't get the oyster sauce. Good luck. Did you try the oyster sauce? Spicy. It was like sliced pickles in the oyster, and I was like, what is this shit? Are you trying to hide the fact that it's not fresh? Don't put stuff in oyster. It doesn't have the taste. Be like,
I don't know, it's been something spot, and I think they did a great job. And I think back to some of the weddings I've been to back in Chicago, to the early Polish weddings, if you've ever seen the Deer Hunter movie. It was like that, and some of the weddings, Caroline's family, some of them are here from Louisiana, and there's Cajuns, they know how to party too, so they're here. And folks from all over, and I know a lot of you have come a long way, and it means a lot to us and to Alexandria and Christopher that everybody has come and made the effort to be here. It's really great. I was thinking about Alexandria and Christopher, and how glad we are to have Christopher in the family. He's really a wonderful lad, and we're very proud of him, and we're very proud of Alexandria, and it's just a great thing. And I'm glad Jim and Crystal Hakes here and the Higgs family. I think it's all just a wonderful thing. So with that being said, I'd like for you all to raise your glasses and join me in toasting Alexandria and Christopher, the happy couple.
I knew right away, like, hey, this guy's different than all the others. I mean, and he's probably the second best thing that's ever happened to Alex, because let's be honest, Alex, I'm the first. Sorry, Chris, love you, but they've been this perfect couple for going on 9-10 years now, and it's been amazing to watch them grow. And I know that most of you who've known them through their relationship know the same thing. They're a beautiful couple, and we're all just excited to see what you guys do from here on out, because whatever you do, you're gonna do it your own way. You're gonna write your own rules, and you're gonna live life on your terms. So let's raise our glasses to Alex and Chris. We're all happy to be along for the ride with you. Cheers.
Thank you, Lee. Now it's time for the best man, Brian Sumwalt. Okay, Brian, this is it. You've been thinking about this for a while, I know.
I had to write mine out. Can't kill me like that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know me, I'm Brian. Chris and I have been friends since pretty much forever. Known each other quite a while, lived down the street from each other. Got the privilege of being the best man. I'd like to start by saying in my defense that Chris and I kind of share the same sense of humor, so if this isn't funny, blame him. I've known of you many things, but public speaker is not one of them. Lucky for you guys, I'm going to keep this relatively short. Rest assured that, like most traditional best man toasts, which are full of sexual innuendos, I promised Chris and Alex that if there's anything slightly risque, I'd whip it out immediately. Traditionally, in his speech, the best man will tell all kinds of amusing stories about the groom, stories of adventures and trouble we've gotten into. While I have plenty of those stories, I'm not going to do that for two reasons. One, we've only got the venue till 10 p.m., so if I tell stories about Chris, we'll only get to about third grade. Second reason is that the goal of telling these stories is usually to embarrass the groom in front of his friends and family. Allow me to assure you that Chris can do that on his own. What I will say, it's been an honor to grow up with you over the years, Chris, and I couldn't be happier for you. You found a woman who fits you perfectly, and who deserves nothing but the best man there is. Luckily, you put a ring on it before she could find anyone else. Seriously, Alex, I've gotten to know Chris really well over the years, and I will say this. You've got a husband who's completely devoted to you, and he's never going to let you down. I've seen him at his worst, and I've seen him at his best, and through all the years, I've never seen him as happy as he is when he's with you. Believe it or not, I've actually already congratulated Chris. I said, hey man, great job. You're always going to look back on this day as the happiest day of your life. It's probably the best thing you've ever done. I thought those were pretty good words to end a bachelor party weekend in Mexico. On behalf of myself and the rest of the wedding party, I'd like to thank Chris and Alex for inviting us to be a part of their special day. I'm sure we can all agree the ceremony today was very beautiful. And by a round of applause, can we hear how absolutely stunning Alexandria is looking today? Chris, not too shabby either. Ladies and gentlemen, as a guy who will drink to just about anything, it gives me great pleasure to invite you all to drink to something very worthwhile. Please join me in a toast. Already losing drinks. All right, Chris and Alex, I know the two of you are going to have a long and happy life together. I speak for everyone here when I say I wish you the very best. May your love be modern enough to survive the times, but old-fashioned enough to last forever. Christopher and Alexandria, happy times.
those toasts before were so amazing. It's so nice to be in the presence of everybody. Some people came from so far away, and for everybody to be here joining us in our special moment really means the world to the two of us. I really couldn't imagine a better night with everybody. The last 8 years of Alexandria have been the best 8 years of my life, and I think it's only going to get better. I want to start by thanking some of the people that made this wedding happen. Mary Johnson, who actually officiated the wedding, also did our invitations and the beautiful, sorry, I'm spacing out really quick, programs today. And it could have been better, so she was almost a one-man act doing that for us, and it meant the world. The Barminskis, of course, are hosting everybody tonight, and couldn't ask for better weather, better people, and it's a dream come true being around everybody. Joining their family, to me, is just, some people are lucky enough to find their soulmate, and then you actually happen to get to know their family, and when they're family, you fall in love with them too. It's just amazing. It couldn't be a better thing. Hello? Sorry to leave off. It was okay, Barminski's. On to my parents. My upbringing, I don't think I could have had a better one. Sweetest family around. I owe everything to them, and my friends as well. All the memories I've had over my whole life, I couldn't have had a better upbringing or childhood. And here I am now. Beautiful woman. It's the best. I couldn't be a happier guy right now. So that being said, I'm going to keep it short, and I'd like us all to toast to my beautiful wife, Alexandria. Cheers.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in the sky. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to reach to the phone under your heartstrings will play soft and low. And you know the night magic seems to whisper and hush. And all the soft moonlight seems to shine in the brush. Can I just have one moment dance with you? Can I just make some more romance with you? Well, I'll make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning's come. And I know that the time is just right. And straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, I know you'll be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. And you know how much you want me my love. And we have the mother and the father. When the night comes and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Everyone else is invited to come up and dance. Sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and all the mountains should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, oh, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Now I'd like all the single men, please, to come up to the dance floor. Single gentlemen. All right, that's it. That's it, guys. Don't be bashful. This could be you next. All right, Christopher. Okay, Christopher, could you wait for the drum roll? Here we go.
I just realized what that meant.